Hello Libra, and welcome to your reading. This is a general reading for all Libra rising and all Sun, Moon, or Venus placements in Libra. I will bring in astrological influences for parts of this reading, so if you're not sure of your placements, simply search the internet for free natal chart. And then you enter your birth date, and if you have it, your time of birth information. It'll generate a birth chart for you, including your ascendant, your rising sign. Now, when I refer to placements in houses in particular, this will be based on Libra rising. So if you have a different rising sign, be sure to check out that reading as well. This is a reading for the general collective. It's not intended to give individual or personal messages, but I do hope that that parts of this, or all of it perhaps, may connect with you. I've shuffled and cleared your cards, and I'll do a quick shuffle cut so that we can start your reading for May 27th through May 31st. These are oracle cards. I'm going to pull one to see how it connects with your reading at the end. Let's see what Spirit is telling us about what's to come in this reading. And we have the card of ostentation. Ostentation is about showing off your material abundance. So we will talk about that later. Somehow that energy has been at play in your life. And now let's look at your general reading. Your reading is going to, I'm going to pull 5 cards from it, and we'll talk about those briefly. And then I will pull clarification cards for each category. So let's see what your 5 cards are going to be. Oh, wow, interesting. The Fool. That's what a perfect place to begin. This is all about starting a new cycle. This is a very positive card. See all that golden sky behind him? This is in your area of general energy. So you are involved somehow in beginning a new cycle, a new journey, a new endeavor. And then over here in what your spirit wants you to focus on is the King of Swords. Well, the King of Swords is Aquarius energy, which is an air sign. So it's also the air element is also yours. So this is very much related to you. So this is where they want your focus. King, of course, is a positive card. And it looks like a surprise is going to be some kind of worry or concern that keeps you up at night. This is called never-ending nightmare, and it's not as awful as it sounds. It just means that you're worried about something, and it's going to surprise you, whatever this concern is. We'll clarify and find out what that is. Oh, okay. Well, 9 of Swords, 10 of Swords. This is your air energy. So, Spirit is sending you a message that this will be over. Do you see the darkness here? And then do you see the golden dawn? Do you see how this character is facing that dawn? So, and 10 is the completion of a cycle. So, this is either just about over or it is over, and Spirit wants you to know that. This is the Spirit messages. And then your final outcome here, is the 5 of Wands, playful competition. So I guess somehow in this new journey you're taking, this new endeavor, it's going to be exciting for you. It's going to inspire you. The competition is going to be inspiring. But we're going to pull some clarification cards here and find out more about how this affects your next few days. Okay, the last days of May. What do we have here for the Fool? Oh, good. We've got the Sun. Yep, Sun was rising. Spirit was telling you the sun is rising, and the sun is the sunshine. This is the happiness card. It is Spirit is giving you its blessing. Look at that. 2 major arcana cards. These are the ones of long-lasting influence. It's not just over the next week or so. This is powerful energy, and it's going to be with you. So you are starting out on something that you are receiving many blessings for. The Fool, notice that in his little pouch, it's not very full, is it? And that's because he represents all the elements. The fire, water, earth, and what am I missing? Air. Oh, air. He has all of the elements in there, and God knows that he doesn't need a whole lot of material resources, which tells me that Spirit wants you to move away from whatever over-attachment you've developed, or maybe people are influencing you that this is their priority, showing off their status, and you're going back to simplicity. Just what you need in this world to be happy and successful in any journey. And of course, we have to have our little pet with us. Very important. We'll talk more about this Fool as we move through the reading. So major blessings here. Happiness. You feel like a child again. Okay? The energy that is related to this, the Fool represents innocence and youthful play and adventure. And yes, you feel like a child again in your innocence. The white represents the innocence, the red, the passion that you feel for this new journey. Okay, another clarification. Oh, but you're not going to be foolish about it. Of course not, Libra. You are going to plan. You like to keep things in balance. You're not going to let your childlike spirit lead you into problems and difficulties and make you careless about things. You're going to temper that. What the enthusiasm and inspiration you're receiving from this fire energy, the wands, you're going to be sure that it also incorporates what fire represents, which is design and planning. So do you see how he's looking out here over the Golden Sea? Ships coming in, and maybe it's bringing him more resources. You can see he's obviously very well off. And by the way, when I say he and she with these cards, I'm just responding to the face of the card. The energies are not gender specific. The people are not gender specific. Some of the energies stereotypically represent one gender over another, but we all have masculine and feminine energies in us. But the wands represent new journey, new growth. And he's looking at these ships and he's thinking, do I want to step into this adventure wholeheartedly and leave the land where things are firmly established and go off on my new adventure? So you're planning. Don't worry. You're not going to just go crazy here and get too impulsive and cause problems. Okay, very nice. It looks like whatever you've started or you're going to start soon or you're considering to start, it looks like it's going to be go really well for you. Very well. Okay, King of Cups. Let's talk about the kings very briefly here. The kings are masters of their particular element. They are the essence of their element, whereas the queens manifest that inwardly toward their immediate domicile. The kings manifest it outwardly toward their kingdom. So since Spirit wants you to put into your area, or since they put this into your area of focus, the King of Swords, which swords represent air, which is you, they're also telling you that this is your focus, but we're giving you this energy as well. This energy is surrounding you. Now, this king might actually be a person. I don't often pick up people in collective readings. I do in personal, but not collective, as much because this is so general. So the energy could represent a person, but it could just as equally likely represent someone who, a father figure that's past or present, or just that father figure energy that you feel the warmth and continuing support of a mentor, even if they're not present. So it may not, or all the mentors in your life, all the people who have helped you. You have here the master of emotion. He represents emotional stability. You have the master of the intellect. So he represents thinking and planning, which goes with this gentleman right here. So here's your energy. It looks like this is going to be manifested more outwardly, maybe expanding your territory. Now let's look at where Jupiter just moved into your house of shared finances, inheritance, inner depths, so introspection. It could be that you're going to be maybe this area of shared finances is what is going to expand your influence, maybe power. It's going to be expanded more broadly than it is right now. Let's get clarification on the King of Swords. What is that? Oh, the Page of Swords. Okay, okay. So this is your area of focus, but first Spirit's telling you, however this is, that you're going to manifest this energy, it's going to involve learning. Now, let me expand on the Fool a little bit. The Fool starts out on this journey, and he's card number 0. There are 21 more cards in the Major Arcana, which represent divine lessons. And the Fool learns something from each archetype that's represented by these cards. So the page, I love the pages. I think it's because they love to learn. They have an open mind and an open heart toward that. And you are going to, he's sharing energy with you. The Spirit wants you to work with this page energy, focus on this page energy to learn more about whatever it's going to take to expand the elemental essence that is represented by this mastery. You already know how to expand it or how to apply it. It's applying it to a growing kingdom, perhaps, maybe at work, a new project, working with more people, or supervising, managing more people than you did at one time, or increasing your responsibilities. So that is the expansion we're talking about, but there's going to be some learning involved. And they want you to keep that learner's attitude, that learner's approach. Focus on being a learner right now and lead through service. Don't be a know-it-all, okay? Don't say, oh, I'm the king, I know it all, I'll do it my way. Keep things in balance, Libra. That's what you do best. I want a little more specificity here. Oh, well, you've got the Queen of Cups. Sometimes when you see the king and the queen, you see a great match. Also with Libra, it could just mean that we are balancing the essence of our element. And what you're doing here is you are manifesting your skills and talents with emotions to yourself inwardly, as well as inwardly to your domicile, the people that you love and care for, people you work with, whoever your friends, family, whoever you're strongly attached to and care about. You're manifesting this emotional stability to enhance that, as well as outwardly, this outward expansion here. Okay, interesting. Now, the Queen of Cups, as you can see, represents water, very much so, and emotions. And she's... this is in Cancer, the sign of Cancer. Now, your Venus, and by the way, you're ruled by Venus. Your Venus just moved into your 10th house of reputation and structure and status and career. I wonder, we need more reading, but I'm wondering if your reputation is going to, your reputation is going to change, because you're bringing more cups into it and not just staying in your head with this. But this page wants you to learn, and that learning makes me think there's going to be a change here, and you're going to maybe manifest different outward relations, and your perception, the people's perception of you as a leader, is going to change. Let's find, I guess, get another clarification card. Oh, the World. Let me cover her up. YouTube doesn't like the nakedness. Okay, the World. Well, talk about a great card. Okay, Spirit is telling you that when you focus your energies and reclaim your reputation to more realistically express your true self, that will help you complete a cycle. Now, the 10s represent a completion of a cycle. So this is leading us over here, the Spirit message. Remember I said the spirits are telling you a dawn. You're going to awaken to a new dawn. That's because you completed a cycle. You completed a cycle. This is completing a divine cycle. This is completing a worldly cycle in your everyday life. But you've also completed a divine cycle. You have learned something, and that is why you have this energy now of starting a new divine cycle. So you're sort of at a turning point in your life. Let's look. The full moon eclipse, the flower moon eclipse, happened 3 weeks ago. Oh, that was in your house of money, resources, career, work. Okay, eclipses force you to release the old, and their influence lasts for about 2 to 6 months. They last for a long time. So you are still clearing out, releasing, letting go of old approaches toward money and career. And I think that might be involved with this right here. And that's completing this divine cycle, a total completion here, so that you are now ready to start this and use these energies for what Spirit's bringing you, what the universe is bringing you. Okay, So you're going to be surprised, though, with concerns. And to me, I think, excuse me, this is because the eclipse has made you very uncomfortable. You're not in your comfort zone at all right now. You're feeling insecure about you're thinking differently. You're introspecting. Remember, Jupiter has moved into your 8th house of inner depths and mysteries. So that introspection and questioning your current thinking and current mindset, that's worrying you. Like, well, what's the truth then? What I've been taught all my life, or what I've learned on the job to value or not value. What's the truth? This new examination and analysis. Libra, you like balance. You strive for justice. You use your intelligence. You overthink sometimes. And maybe you've been too controlling because you want to. Imbalance is threatening to you. And so you fall back onto your go-to, which is get those scales out, start applying your intellect, and let's get things in balance. Well, apparently the scales want more than your intellect. They want some emotion here as well, these cups, okay? And they want the wands. They want to get the love of your job back. Okay, let's come back over here. So what's been keeping you up probably is you don't feel like yourself, okay? You don't feel like yourself. You're questioning. New questions are popping up, and you're getting new answers. Perspectives you didn't take before are happening. And in order for you to reach fulfillment, which the 9s strive for, and which the 10s complete, you're going to realize you've got to let go of these things, because that eclipse is forcing it. You're being forced to let go. But let's get clarification. Oh, okay. Well, you've blinded yourself. You're looking at things narrowly. Again, swords energy, air energy. And the reason that's happening is because you're letting emotions, negative emotions that you may not even realize, influence your thinking. And it's clouding your thinking. You're not thinking clearly. Here's your sword of anger. Here's your sword of fear. Anger and resentment and fear. Something in your job, maybe this is about playful competitiveness, but maybe there is a person or an influence in your job that brings out the worst aspect of that, and you clench. Your stomach clenches. Yes, your stomach is clenching when that part of your job dominates. And it could also, I'm not getting that it's family life. I don't see queens here as much as I see kings, and they're about the kingdom. I don't feel that it's family or relationships. I feel that it's something to do with what you do out in the world, and that those negative feelings that you feel automatically, you're just conditioned to feeling, your stomach clenches up. That's keeping you from thinking clearly about how you play out, how you are in that world. Let's get some more. But notice to also, this blindfold is not really tight. And look at all that she has behind her here, that she will be able to see. But it's secret to her. Moon represents secrecy and mysteries. And the reason it's secret to her is because her thinking is not clear. There's no clarity here. Okay? The swords that we see, the only swords that see truth right here are the mastery of intellect and truth and principles and character. And that, if you had been focusing on this, then Spirit wouldn't have put this here. It put it here because it needs you to move out of needs you to move out of this and into this. So that's what you're working on now with this page. Get more clarification, please. The Hierophant. Okay. Major Arcana. This Hierophant energy is about traditional approaches to education and to religion. It's spiritual energy, and it does bring enlightenment. And it looks like, Libra, that you're comfortable with traditional spiritual teachings and connections and religion. And it may surprise you that you move away from that at times, thinking maybe more in a more secular way or just in a more global way, not just particular to your particular religion, but maybe that kind of thinking is also threatening to you, and that concerns you. So this is in your area of surprises here. You're going to be surprised when the Hierophant reveals to you that you are blinding yourself to truth. The Hierophant wants to help you accept truth and see more clearly, so you can focus with this clear energy to start your journey and use this learning mindset to flourish in this area right here. So traditional teachings. Oh, the Hermit. Okay, yeah. And this is because Jupiter moved into your 8th house of inner depths and mysteries. Now, I know this card looks depressing. It is not depressing. Yeah, even though it's dark, and even though he looks like he's all alone, he doesn't hate it. He loves it. He chose this. He's not lonely. He's just alone. And he did that so that he could seek inner light and enlightenment, spiritual guidance and awakening in peace, uninterrupted reflection, because he's seeking that inner light. But look, he's looking down within. He is going to achieve it. He's going to find it. It's starting now. The spirits are sending the energy now, and it's you're going to be surprised that even though you are a social sign, you're charming, friendly, and you're outgoing, you might become a little more reclusive. And this is major. This is a major arcana, as is the Hierophant and the World, which means, and so is the Sun. These energies are going to be with you for a while. So you may be sort of retreating a little bit so that you can reflect and take stock. Look at your values and how you've been trying to manifest those values, and what you want to change about it. And this different way of thinking concerns you. Let's move now into spirit messages about this new dawn, about the worst being over, how you're going to move away from feeling stabbed in the back or whatever loss you've experienced, and whatever also truth is revealed, maybe about your environment, people in your environment, the way your mindset, how you're approaching things. What clarification do we have for the Ten of Swords? Oh, great. This is good. It's the Six of Swords. You're going to be moving away. So it's going to be, you're going to surprise yourself, or you are going to be surprised by something that makes you or forces you to realize you need to move away. And see how the swords are propped up in the boat here in front of her. They're sort of stuck in the boat. Two figures here. A woman and someone she's protecting, or an older figure. It could be a man. Older figure and a child she's protecting. The truth is going to be revealed, many facets, in order to make that truth your truth, and to make it these values, to solidify these values and bring stability. You're going to see that you need to move away, and you're bringing maybe your childlike self, or this could be the Fool. You're going to bring that spirit of yourself with you. You're moving away from something old influences, people, environment, old habits, ways of thinking. You're starting a new journey, which is going to move you away from the turbulence, stormy influences, unstable influences, to calmer influences. And Kings represent stability. This is emotional stability. And here you have truths and character and principles that are so much your essence, that they've been part of you for a long time. This is your rock, your stability there. More clarification, please. Yay, good. Okay. And you will then celebrate. See the threes here? The threes are about community and celebration. So Spirit is sending you a message that you are going to bring things back into balance, and you are going to celebrate, and you're going to be friendly again. You're going to be your old self, charming and persuasive, love of beauty. Venus moved into your house of reputation status, remember. So your reputation with other people, your status, it's going to be looked upon more favorably because you're going to be leading, you're going to be leading a leader of service. You're going to be leading through example, not just getting power for power's sake and advancing. Okay, I'm going to leave that one there, and let's move on to the final outcome. This is about playful competition. You're something, this, the Wands influence that you have here, that is going to bring in some inspiration to you. Some inspiration and some planning, a lot of energy. See how they're playing around? This page, the learner, remember, playing is learning. So you're going to be playing with some of these new skills, testing them, trying them out in your new mindset, your new environment, and you'll be doing it with the spirit of a learner with an open mind and an open heart. So this is going to be an outcome in these last few days. You're going to feel like a youth again, because you're the fool starting out on this journey, the child starting out on the journey, and you have all the blessings of spirit. Give us more specificities about this. Oh, wonderful. You've got the Ace of Pentacles, earth energy, material resources. You're getting a new beginning. A new beginning. You realize that it's not about this. This is not why you want to advance in your job or be good at your job, devote yourself to your work. You want to take enjoyment from your work, and you want to be a leader that helps people, that helps your company, that helps your school, your institution. You want to help make it the best that it can be. And it moves you away from this into an energy where you can focus on bringing more emotional stability into your, well, here's the emotional stability, into your environment, into your own life. Okay, this is a good place to stop here, Libra. Nice closure. So this is a good reading overall. Just try to stay out of, don't let this surprise you. When this happens at night, you wake up at 3 in the morning with all these concerns, please remember and focus on your blessings and the celebration that Spirit is going to be sending you, and this offer of a new start, and that you have the strength to move away, that you're completing a cycle. You're becoming a new you, Libra. That full moon eclipse is making you see things differently. Well, I hope you were able to connect with this. What fits may bring you enlightenment and insight. Thank you so much for clicking on this reading. I'll be posting the June monthly readings next week, and I hope you come back for more. Thank you so much, and good luck in the next few days.